This triangle light is broken. Well, it's still a triangle. We got that. Harbor Freight started selling these some time ago, a number of years ago. And the first one I got, the wife said, "That's mine." And she took it. She had it for years now. It recently surfaced. Now, I've been in here already. I already know what the problem is. I'm going to show that to you. And she actually did use this quite a bit because there are different batteries in here than what it originally came with, because it came with El Cheapo, you know, carbon batteries and all that. So we'll go ahead and turn it on. See that? We have a dead LED, but see? Tap it, it sometimes works. So that would tend to indicate that we have a cold solder joint in here. The button is a little wonky also. It's supposed to do that, and then flash. Sometimes it just doesn't work or skips over or whatever. So let's go ahead and open it up. So 2 screws should open the unit. So we'll get those out right quick here. They're kind of long and definitely go into plastic, so it is what it is. And you'll see that there are not the original batteries, or at least I know that they're not the originals. It sort of hinges open because of the sticker over there. I have a bunch of these batteries, so those are definitely mine. We can see something. There's a crack in the plastic right here. So this has been around and has been dropped. I wouldn't drop it. Can things happen? Certainly. But I certainly wouldn't have dropped it. Is that why it stopped working? Can't tell. So we got 4 screws in here that we're going to pull. Sort of doesn't want to come out, but we'll get it. It's hung up on the broken plastic, I think. Come on. Well, turned on. That's handy. That is really good and stuck. There it is. So now let's see. That was that broken piece. Button is still kind of there. It's off now. And the guts will come out maybe tomorrow. That was Annie. Alright, so here's all the junk now. Good. Alright. So let us see where and which that comes off. I don't need that anymore. Okay, it's this one here. And you see when I twiddle it, it works. So I think what we're going to do, because I have it, is we're going to get the microscope and take a look at the scope cam and see what that shows. So take a look there, right where the screwdriver is pointing. That is the broken solder joint on the board. You can definitely see that it doesn't look like the rest. I don't solder to circuit boards really, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to try. Worst case is it doesn't work and big deal. But we clearly have identified the culprit. So I'm just going to get in here and apply a little heat and a little solder. And I'll touch up the other one while I'm at it. Okay, I'm fairly impressed by that. That wasn't too bad. Now let me take a good close look at that with my super magnification. Seems all right to me. So let's turn this over and see if it works. It's this one here. Yeah, there you go. That's good. So that's all working. That's working. That's working. Good. Now I got to put this back together, and we got to figure that part out because it's not. It didn't come apart nicely, so getting it back together isn't going to be much fun either. This has a cutout in it. I don't know which way that goes. There's two little notches on the board. I'm going to say that's the bottom, maybe. No, because that's where the... Well, it could go this way, too. So we'll where is that going to... Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that, and we will stick this in the case here. We got to put the little rubber button in first. It just sort of fits in. The plastic here goes down. Okay, that's reasonable. There are notches in this silver thing that should go around. There they are. Okay. And the button sort of like, I don't know where it goes in there. It just kind of went. Just sort of like went in there. Something like that. And then this guy holds it in place like that. Yeah, that's reasonable. Let's see. I don't know if the board is like sideways or something. No, it's a little better. There we go. Okay. It's not right just yet. That's better. There. Now it's in. Something rattly. Little plastic. Okay. No big deal. We'll test it one more time in the case. All red lights are working, all white lights are working, and all red lights are flashing. This plastic piece, you know, normally I'd get out the hot glue gun, but the whiff is just going to take this thing back. Actually, that's incorrect. This is hanging out in the kitchen now on the fridge because the whiff said, you know what, I don't need it anymore. I said, why? Because I found out you broke it? I don't know. But, I mean, it's not, we don't need this, really. Well, actually, that's straight, so yeah, that should go like that. And it just has to sort of, like, get in there, and we'll call that fixed. Because, like I said, it really doesn't matter. Let us see. If we can get these screws in. No real luck with this guy. It's not going anywhere. I think we don't need that anymore. You know, so I think we'll just call that good. It's not like it's going to pop out of there. No one's ever going to see it except for everybody, the millions and millions and millions and millions of people on YouTube. So no one will ever know that it happened. Close that up. Convenient magnet to hold the screws. Well, that corner is not in all the way. Now it is. There we go. Could it push in? Yeah, it could. Do I care? No. Kind of don't. Well, something snapped. Big deal. It just, you know, these are built to a price. Oh, I guess the sticker wants to come off now. Alright, I guess we'll see what broke. Obviously the plastic did. Did I over tighten it? It sure didn't feel it. Oh, the whole shit broke out. Look at that. So you ain't fixing that. We'll put it back together with one screw. Of course, if it wasn't dropped to begin with, well, that one broke too now. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow, this went from bad to worse. Oh, maybe because that other screw is sticking out? I mean, these were never meant to be fixed to begin with. You're lucky if you change the batteries once, and I already did that, so that's the end of that. Oh, that actually goes into metal. Yeah, that's great. Well, I mean, we got the sticker. That'll do it, right? I just run a piece of Scotch tape around the damn thing. It'll be fine. Which I might do. Probably not. Oh, it's going to cam out because there's nothing holding it now. Lovely. So I fixed it, but I broke it. That's nice. And if I loosen that, then it's just going to kind of be... Yeah. That'll... And we'll put tape around it, I think. Because that seems like a reasonable solution. Alright, let me get some tape. Let's start with that. See what that does for us. More broken shit? That bad? What is that bad? A lot of broken plastic. Wow. That's great. That is fantabulous. Okay, does it still work? Yeah, it does. Alright. So that sticker is back. We'll run the tape along it. And of course, when it's time for the battery to be changed, you very simply peel off the tape and change the battery, or slit the tape, or whatever you want. I need more tape now. This thing doesn't work too well anymore. I don't know if I ever had a video on that. I'll cut out the areas where it's necessary. I'll get a razor blade for that. But otherwise it's not pretty. But it works now. It's too bad the plastic had to break on it. Is it my fault? Okay, I'll say it is. What do I have to hide, really? If I broke it, I broke it. Big deal. But the bottom line is, it still works. And I fixed it. Everything is still good. I'll notch that out and notch that out with a razor blade, and it's back in service-ish until it needs batteries, or it's dropped again, or it just China fails completely, and there it is. Sort of fixed, but definitely fixed at the same time. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.